What's up guys, I'm your Hobby Man, and in today's video I'm going to be making a Marvel MCU movie slash show and some other universes like the Sonyverse and everything, just Marvel TV shows and movies tier lists. So let's just run quickly over the categories. So we have the S tier, which is obviously the very best and the peak of the MCU. Then we got A tier, which is very good, B, which is good, and then C, D, F, and then not seen, so I haven't seen them. And I think there's only 3 in this tier list that I haven't seen, if I'm going to be completely honest. But yeah, with anything further to say, let's get started. So we're going to start off with Iron Man 1. They obviously started the MCU. And to be honest, I really liked this movie when I was young. I obviously didn't go to the cinema for it because I was about a year old, or not a month old. So now I just rewatched it recently, and I'll probably have to put it in somewhere around here. I'll move everything once it's done, or in the middle of it. But I think for now, I think A tier is good for it. It's a fantastic start to this universe, and it's a really good movie. Obviously, if you have watched me for a long time, you know I'm not the biggest Iron Man fan in the comics, but I really enjoyed his characters in the movies. Robert Downey Jr. did a fantastic job of portraying him, and yeah, I know a lot of people are mad that he's coming back as Doctor Doom, but I think it's going to work, if I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, it's sad that we won't see Victor Von Doom, the main Victor Von Doom, for a while, because it'll probably take 10 or more years to get him again, but yeah, I'm really happy about it. So, without further say, let's move on. The Incredible Hulk. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion. The movie itself, I don't remember a lot about, but I don't hate it. It actually was my favorite movie growing up, or for a year. I always switched. It was that, Phantom Menace. Yeah, I know a lot of movies that wouldn't be considered good or great, but it's not, because the Hulk was my favorite superhero when I was younger, and just the video game, if you played it on PS3, it was peak. So just for that, I'm putting it in C category, because the movie itself wasn't the best, but everything about it was great. If you haven't played the video game, you have to. It's peak gaming. Yes, let's move on to Iron Man 2. Oh yeah, you're not gonna like this list, I can just say that already. You're going to disagree with it a lot. But anyways, Iron Man 2. Oof, another movie. It's been very long since I've seen it. But yeah, I'll probably put it in C tier. It's not, the Iron Man movies besides the first one aren't the best in my opinion. And they're probably all going in C tier. I'll just put Iron Man 3 here for now, because they're not my favorite movies. Captain America, the First Avenger. A lot of people think this is a boring movie. I don't know why. I really enjoyed it. It's a great origin story for Captain America. And also, the video game for Captain America, same for the Hulk, is fantastic. Peak video game. You have to play it if you haven't. But I'll probably put it in B tier for now. I have to put a C plus tier, because it's going to be a lot. There we go, C plus. So that's just an extra tier that I have. Moving on to the Thor movies. My dad really enjoys this movie, so I watched it a lot of times with him. I know, again, a lot of people don't really like the Phase 1 origin movie. Yeah, I know. But I really enjoy them. And this is a movie going in, I think it's in the same tier as Captain America, which could move down to C plus, both these movies. We'll just see how many get in the tier, because if there are too many, I'm moving them down. But anyways, let's continue on to the First Avenger. This is not the correct release order or anything for this list. If you just, yeah, I don't know what this list is. That doesn't matter. We're gonna just keep going. So, Avengers, a fantastic movie from 2012. Yeah, it's been 12 years. No, not 12 years. What am I saying? It's been, what can I count? I'm not gonna count. It's been 12 years. Yeah. Well, I'm really good in math sometimes, but not now, I guess, because it's very early. But yeah, Avengers is a fantastic film. I would put it in A tier with Iron Man. Oh yeah, this Earth, I know what fiction, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna rank him like that. But 12 years since this movie came out. Am I doing this? Yeah, 12 years. Why am I don't know. It's 2012, right? This movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came into 2012 and it's 24 now. But anyways, for the MCU, yep. So, for Thor, is this Dark World? Yeah, Thor the Dark World, I don't remember a single thing from this movie. If I'm going to be completely honest. I do remember some things, but it's definitely not my favorite MCU movie, if I'm going to be completely honest, because I don't remember anything. Same with Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel as well. Very forgettable movies that I just didn't really like. I was hyped for Captain Marvel and Ant-Man and the Wasp because they came after Infinity War, before Endgame because it was hyped there. But to be honest, they're not the best movies. Obviously, Captain Marvel got a billion just because it came right after Avengers Infinity War. But I have to put them in D tier. I'm sorry guys if you really enjoy those two. I just think they're very forgettable and not as good as the other movies in this universe. Now we move on to Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier, which, yes, why am I not holding it anymore? Which is a fantastic film, one of my favorite films in the universe. Definitely has one of the best combat sequences in this MCU. I really, really like this film and I can watch it over and over again. So underrated in my opinion. And again, Civil War, same, another movie that's going in. Not, I have seen it in a tier because it's just really fun. We obviously got Spider-Man in this movie. So yeah, Tom Holland is a very underrated Spider-Man. I know I'm saying a lot. I think he is the second best live-action Spider-Man we ever got, just behind Tobey Maguire and above Andrew Garfield. Yeah, sue me. But I think the Captain America trilogy is actually really good. I'm not the biggest Captain America fan or the Iron Man fan to be honest, but I think this trilogy is very good in my opinion. Let's move on. Doctor Strange. I just think it's an okay movie. Nothing fantastic in my opinion, but it's just an okay movie. Now we move on to some big hitters. Guardians of the Galaxy. I have to put another character because this film is also peak. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the soundtrack. I love everything about this movie. Obviously, James Gunn directed it, so I'm really looking forward to Superman, which just wrapped filming. If you didn't know, now you know. So yeah, that's actually getting me really excited. Avengers Infinity War. Obviously the greatest movie in the universe. Nothing more to be said. It's fantastic. Guardians Volume 2. I'm gonna be completely... It's not as good as the first one. It's probably the worst one in the trilogy, but it's still a very good movie. If I'm gonna... Yeah. I'll put it there. I could move... Definitely best here. I think I'm gonna move these two down. They are not on the same level as Captain America. They are around this one. So yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Far From Home, I'm taking Homecoming first. And then, there's No Way Home. So, Far From Home is from 2017, obviously my second ever Spider-Man movie going to the cinemas. And I think it's really, very underrated. It's probably no, I don't know. I like No Way Home a lot too. So I'll put it in B tier with No Way Home. Yeah, No Way Home, I think it's slightly overrated. Without the cameos, people weren't hyped up as much. It's still a very fun film, same with Homecoming. But it's not the best superhero movie ever. They're all good movies, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I don't really know. They're all on the same level, but I think Far From Home is definitely the worst of the trilogy. They're all underrated in my opinion. Not No Way Home, it's slightly overrated, but the first two are underrated in my opinion. Black Panther, obviously. Who doesn't like Black Panther movie? The soundtrack is great. The action sequences are great. I really enjoyed this movie. It came out before Avengers Infinity War. I don't remember if this or Thor Ragnarok came out right before. I know Thor Ragnarok had the post-credit scene for Avengers Infinity War where Thanos came to the Thor ship. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. Same with Avengers Infinity. No, not that's Avengers Age of Ultron. Very underrated in my opinion. Definitely up there for not being the worst Avengers movie. I don't know if I like this one or Endgame more. I know people will not like that, but I think Endgame is slightly overrated. I know it got a lot of hype and people just love it because it's the conclusion to the MCU or the Infinity Saga, not the MCU. I think it's slightly overrated. I just have my problems with the movie. It's still a fun movie and had some great scenes like the Avengers Assemble scene, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Moving on to Thor Ragnarok, and the MCU has some bangers. Thor Ragnarok is definitely another B. Well, I could go there. No, I think it's probably at the very, very top of B. Slightly. I like those movies all above Thor Ragnarok because Thor Ragnarok is way better than Love and Thunder. We can all agree on that. But it has some very good scenes like Thor versus Hulk, and it's very funny. So yeah, I'm thinking putting it B tier as for now. WandaVision. By far the best Disney Plus show in my opinion. I don't know how to rank shows with the movies. You know what? I'm gonna wait for the shows when I'm done ranking the movies. Then I can kinda see where I put them. Shang-Chi. My favorite movie of Phase 4. I'll put it in B tier. Definitely underrated. I liked it more than No Way Home. Yeah, sue me. But yeah, I think it's very underrated in my opinion. Really, really good fight sequences. But yeah, I'll put it in B as for now. I need to rewatch it. Black Widow. Oh man, I was so hyped because of Taskmaster, and that single Taskmaster thing ruined this entire movie for me. Because they did him so dirty in the movie. I don't know why they changed this character. So I probably have to put it in D tier just for that. That's the only reason I don't like this movie. It's because of Taskmaster. Yeah, Hawkeye just needs his own movie now. Oh, where's next? I know he has a show, but The Eternals. Wow, I don't remember a lot about this movie. I remember liking it more than a lot of people when it first came out, but I just don't think it's peak or anything really, really special. Let's complete the MCU first, not the shows. We're at Doctor Strange. I'm gonna try to put them all. Where are the Ant-Man? Why is Ant-Man there? I thought I already ranked it. Wakanda Forever. Yeah, I'm missing Deadpool. I'm taking that with the other ones, obviously. So yeah, let's rank those. So, Thor: Love and Thunder. Very disappointing movie. I was so excited for this because I love Thor Ragnarok, and I want to see Christian Bale as Gore much because I love the Gores in the comics. But it wasn't really great, if I'm going to be completely honest. It's not as bad as Thor: The Dark World, but it's not as good as the other two, the first and third one. So yeah, I'll probably put Thor: Love and Thunder at C tier for now. More to Ant-Man, the most underrated movie in the MCU. It's going in B tier. You're probably gonna think, like, why is Endgame with all those movies? They're all good movies. Yeah, it's very underrated. I really enjoyed this movie. Wakanda Forever. I liked this movie when it first came out, but now that I think about it, I don't remember a lot about this movie. I know people are gonna hate me for that, but I don't remember a lot from this movie. But I did like it. I like the first one better, so I'm probably gonna put it in a tier below. But yeah, it's not a bad movie. I just don't remember a lot about it. I don't know why. Because it only came out 2 years ago. Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. I'm just gonna put it here. I mean, I was very disappointed in this movie. I know a lot of people were as well. But yeah, I'll put it. Yeah, it's definitely above Eternals, which could drop down. I think Eternals can drop down. Yeah, I think that. I was very disappointed. I don't want to talk about that because I was very hyped. Okay, so now we can move on to the TV shows. First off, Legends, I haven't seen that. So yeah, that's one of those I haven't seen. I don't know why I would Wait, they have season 1 and 2. But only one season for Daredevil. Okay, I don't know, it's news, but anyways. So, I'm gonna start off with the WandaVision, my favorite show by far of the Disney Plus. I really enjoyed it because I love sitcoms. I'm a sucker for sitcoms, if you didn't know that. So that's why there's another show, She-Hulk, which I actually really enjoyed. Probably one of the only people in the world that enjoyed that show. But yeah, I'm moving things quite a lot. Okay. Falcon the Winter Soldier, not my favorite. I don't remember a lot about it. If I'm gonna be completely honest, which is season 2? I don't think. The season 2, right? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, number 1, Falcon the Winter Soldier. Yeah, I mean, I'm hyped for Captain America, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But the show was not the best, in my opinion. Most of the MCU shows haven't been the best. It's probably my least favorite MCU show. Yeah, sue me for that, because She-Hulk is going the tier above it. And that's just because I'm sucker for those kind of shows that break everything. I know some problems with it. I didn't think it was a perfect show or a great show, but it was actually funny and sometimes, and I loved how the finale goes. So yeah, I'm putting it C+. I know I'm probably the only one in the world that likes the show. For Loki, I preferred Loki season 2, which is going in B tier, and Loki season 1 is going in C+ tier. I don't really have to explain those. People would probably put them both higher, but I think they're really good both. So yeah. And Hawkeye is probably also going in C+. Haley Steinfeld did a fantastic job at Kate Bishop, and obviously Jeremy Renner is great. So yeah, I'll probably put it around there. Okay, let's move on. I haven't seen season 2. I don't really want to. I liked season 1, but when I liked it, I mean it was okay. It had the zombies episodes, and the last 2 episodes were the only good one. Some other episodes, like the Captain America one, was very, very boring. So yeah, just for that, it's going there. I haven't seen season 2. So let's move on to, we got the Spider-Man movies. What order is this? So, it's all wrong. Okay. Spider-Man 1. I really love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3 was one of my favorite movies growing up, with obviously the Incredible Hulk and Phantom Menace and more. Yeah, another movie I really, really liked. I've seen it probably more than every other Spider-Man movie combined. No, I'm kidding. So, this is obviously going in B tier, which is fantastic. Spider-Man 2 is going in A tier, or it could go in S tier. I really enjoyed it. Now I'm putting in A tier. And Spider-Man 3, my favorite childhood movie, is also going in B tier because I love it. Don't diss me. The Amazing Spider-Man. It doesn't matter where I put it, I'm going to piss off some people. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 is probably going C tier. Same with Spider-Man 2. The soundtracks are great, the costumes are great, but overall the movies are not the best. Now I'm gonna piss off so many people. Oh, we missed Miss Marvel. I just completely forgot about that show, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Where's Moon Knight? I think Miss Marvel just going here and see. Where's Secret Invasion? I completely forgot about that as well. Yeah, where's the Marvels? Another Echo. Wow, I forgot about Echo, forgot about that. Marvels, forgot about that movie. I did not forget about this. Where's Moon Knight? No, there it is. Okay. Echo. It was okay. I loved Daredevil in it. Just don't remember a lot about it, so I'll probably put it in here. Marvels. Probably my least favorite MCU movie. I went to the cinemas in America for it. I don't remember anything about this movie. I did not like it when it came out. Venom. I really enjoyed this film first when it came out. I love Tom Hardy. I love Venom, so I probably have to put it in B tier and the other one in C tier. I mean, I remember it was very short, but it definitely isn't a worse movie. Those movies are just very fun, and I can't wait for the newest one, which isn't out yet, so I don't know why it's here. I'm just gonna put it in. Haven't not seen because it hasn't been released yet, so I don't know what to say about that. Moon Knight, I like the show. Some things are forgettable, but overall I'll put it probably in the same tier as Loki. Loki is definitely above. Same with Hawk. Yeah, I'll put it in there. She-Hulk. I mean, I like those shows way better. It's going down. It's getting demoted. Werewolf by Night. Do they have 2 for the color as well? It doesn't really matter. I enjoyed it. It was my favorite. Definitely not gonna watch it again if I'm gonna be completely honest, because it didn't matter to the MCU. Same with Groot. It was just fun. Nothing special. Probably never watching it again. And also, it wasn't properly made for my Secret Invasion. I actually started making theories about this show, so I love that about the show. But overall, the show was actually very disappointing. Where's it going there? It's going there. Okay. Now we move on to the Netflix shows, and that's obviously Daredevil's going. If it didn't have, if season 2 was peak, it would go in there. But now, for now, it's in A tier. Same. Defenders, underrated in my opinion. It's probably going C plus. Iron Fist. I haven't seen Iron Fist. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't seen Iron Fist and I haven't seen Jessica Jones. I need to watch both of them because it's the only shows I haven't watched. I know Jessica Jones is supposed to be very good, so yeah, I need to watch it. Luke Cage. I think it was okay. Nothing special. I wanted to see another season because it ended on the cliffhanger, him becoming the Lord. I don't know what it's called. I remember. But I want to see another season for that. I want them to continue his character. Punisher, a great show. I really enjoyed it. Definitely going to be. Yeah. I Am Groot season 2. I'll just put it in the same. Don't really matter. Morbius. Don't remember a single thing from this movie. I just remember it being bad. Same with Madam Web. I've seen it. It's not good. I'm gonna be completely honest. Holiday Special. Kevin Bacon was good in it, I guess. But it wasn't. Yeah, no, I'll put it in C plus. It was good. I enjoyed it. Quantumania. Oh, Quantumania. I don't really want to talk about it. I have to promote some things from this because there's a very big difference between some shows here. But I don't know. Guardians 3. This is gonna be, I don't know. A lot of people put it here. Not me. A lot of people put it here. Not me. And I'm gonna put it. It was better than the second one, but it wasn't better than the first one. I really enjoyed the first one. I know a lot of people enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it a lot, but it wasn't better than the first one, just to be completely honest. Again, Craven hasn't come out yet, so why would I have seen it? The 3 I was talking about were those 3. Sorry. Is that the New Mutants? Why is it on another language? I don't understand. But okay. Now we move on to one of my favorite trilogies, the Deadpool trilogy, and they're all going in A tier. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I love the Deadpool movies. If you didn't know, Deadpool 2, my first ever video on the Hobby Man name was actually on TikTok, covering how Juggernaut survived in Deadpool 2. Now you know. I enjoyed this movie. I love those movies. I really enjoyed them. X-Men 97. I'm currently on episode 6. So, I have seen it, some of it, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'll probably put it in a B tier so far. Could move down, could move up. But yeah, the original, I mean, it's very dated, but I enjoyed some storytellings on it. I really enjoyed the theme, if that's something. And now we only have the X-Men, and I'm gonna complete the Fantastic Four first. Then I can move on to the X-Men. Here's another movie that when I was a kid I really enjoyed. I watched it again and it was not the best, but just because I loved it as kids, going D tier, not an F tier. Sue me. These 2, I mean, they're not the best movies, but they're definitely fun. So they're probably both gonna be in C plus tier, C and C. Yeah, I'll just put them there. Okay. And now we move on to the X-Men movies. And I'm just gonna start with Logan, putting it in A tier because we all know it's gonna be A tier. It's a fantastic movie. No, I'm putting it in S tier. A tier. I'm gonna move a couple things because I know the Deadpool movies, I want them to be in A tier so much. I don't know. I'm putting it like this for now. So, the X-Men. So, the first X-Men movie is definitely a B movie. The second X-Men movie, not as good as the first one, but not bad. And the third one, it just goes downhill. So, I'm just gonna put them in a row. With this Origin Wolverine, yeah. I'll put it in C tier. Not the worst, not the best. Same with this one. First Class was actually really good. I'm putting it B tier. And X-Men Days of Future Past, another A tier movie. The X-Men had some bangers. Logan, X-Men Days of Future Past, and the Deadpool movies. Apocalypse, nope. Nope. Boring. New Mutants. No, not New Mutants. Dark Phoenix, did not like it. Same with New Mutants, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the best. So I'll probably have to put it there. So yeah, here you have my list. It's probably wrong for you, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.